Hello and welcome back. Now this is going to be in two parts because I made a mistake with I had a technical hitch, let's call it that. So straight in, here is the pharmacy so far. I'm doing the coving around the top of the roof, which I'm really pleased with so far. It's gone really well. I'm so pleased that I chose that paper for the ceiling. I do need to make a cover for the top of the wall. So I'm going to make something that looks like wood, like cladded wood. So I'm just using my favourite craft board and some tissue box card, quite thin, and I'm going to stick the panels onto that. I need to make a shelf now for the pharmacy, just something to break up that wall a bit. So I've got the shelf, I need to make some corbels, little shelf supports. So I think, right, I'm going to use my card again and I'm going to stack pieces of card on top of each other. So I did two pieces and it seemed to lack a bit of depth. I thought, no, I'll go for another piece. See, it doesn't look, when I put the shelf against it, I think now it could do with a bit more. See, so I think right, another layer. So that's what I did, and they look better, look a lot better. So I will glue that together and then that will get painted, which I'll show you in a minute. So there we go, the top of the panel is painted, the shelf, and I also made a cupboard for the battery for the lights. So this is it, and it's got a slide panel next to it. Looks quite good when it's in, and it just hides that bit of wiring like that, and it will slide in when it's done. I'll show you again. So I'm just sticking on the last of the ceiling surround, which is hard to stick on with that the paper that I've used. It's like a smooth shiny surface, so but it did stick on, and the pegs worked a treat at the front holding it against the roof. So that is looking brilliant. I just need to get some light shades, which are on order, so they should be here soon. I made this for the pharmacy. I showed it in one of my shorts videos. Have a look. So the wall is done. The skirting board is on. I'm pleased with that. But this paper now needs trimming. Now it's dried. And then I do touch up the woodwork behind it because I do catch it with my knife. So once I've trimmed that off, I go over it with brown paint. And then I think, right, let's scuff this wall up a bit because it's looking a bit too new. I mean, this has been abandoned for a while. So I'm just going to use a wet wipe and make it look a bit rubbish. So it does work. It's a great job. You just rub the ink off. It's that simple. I've done this before on models before and it does work. And once it's dry, it does look really worn, which gives it a brilliant look. So once everything's dry, I will glue that top on. Now I've got a new ruler. Oh yeah, splashing out. I wrecked this one. I actually bent it as well, so you can't even get a straight line. So I got a new helix one, and it's got a non-slip on the back, really posh, and a finger guard, which is good for me because I'm really clumsy, which I will show you in a minute. So I'm cutting some card here. Oh right, watch what I do. I didn't realise, one, how sharp my blade was, and two, how sharp this card is going to be once I cut it. For some reason, I just didn't even think. I mean, I can cut myself on an envelope, I'm that clumsy. So everything's going well. I'm cutting out the card as usual, and I decide to look at the card and think, oh yeah, that looks great. Right, straight in. And at first it didn't seem that bad, but then later on it did start bleeding. It was quite deep. You can't see it there. I know it looks rubbish, but it was quite good. So plaster on. And I want to make the stairs now for the next room, the room next to the pharmacy. The original stairs were way too big and bulky. They really were. So I thought, right, I'll make my own little set of steps and then I'm going to jazz them up, paint them, probably make a runner or something for them. But yeah, I'm not decided because that room is in the process of it's kind of a junk room. It's been abandoned and all sorts of rubbish have been put in there. So I don't have to be too bothered. I think in the end I do decide to wear out a bit of the paint in the middle to make it look like they've been walked up lots of times. So I'm cutting out the card here, The card for the top of the stair is thicker than the one of the kickboard because that needs to overhang. So I hot glue them and I use one of my weights. It's just an old piece of marble cut. And I use that as a straight edge to set it back. Now, they are going to be a bit wonky because I made them. But I think it adds character. It adds character. So glue them on. And then I am going to stick them to the stair string. And I will show you in the next video where I paint them because, as I say, I did mess up. And I'm going to have to make 2 videos. So keep tuned, stay tuned for the next video where I will show you the stairs all painted and ready to go. Please subscribe because I've looked at my stats and there are quite a lot of people that haven't subscribed but do watch my videos. So if you could do that, you'd make my day. So I will see you next time and I'll leave you with the rest of this, and thank you for watching. See you again. Bye.